Hello, good morning. It's Thursday morning, and I'm just sitting here reading Isaiah. Imagine that. Do you know we're almost done with this book? We're in chapter 57 in the Passion Translation, and we only have maybe 10 more chapters to read. So we have really read a lot of incredible stuff in here, some promises and some messianic scripture that has just been so cool. So yeah, we're going to keep going this morning in chapter 57. Good morning, Beth. All right, so it says, "But you, come here, you son of a sorceress. You're nothing but an offspring of an adulteress and a prostitute. Who do you think you're mocking? At whom do you sneer and stick out your tongue? Why, you're a rebellious child, the offspring of liars. You burn with lust for other gods among the oak groves and under every green tree. You sacrifice your own children in the caves near the bed of the stream." We're in Isaiah 57 this morning reading. And now we are in 4, 5, 6, verse 6. "From there you take smooth stones and worship them as idols. Yes, they become your idols, stones. Yes, they become your idols. You bring them grain offerings and pour out wine as drink offerings. Do you think I will not seek vengeance for this? On a high hill you practice ritual sex and go up to the lofty place to offer sacrifice. Hidden inside your front doors, you have set up your obscene idols." I didn't know there were obscene idols as well. "Forsaking me, you went up and uncovered yourself and climbed into your wide bed and made covenant with them for yourselves. You slept with them and you gazed upon their nakedness. You journeyed to the king with oil along with many perfumes, and you sent your envoys to exotic lands, even down to the underworld. Though all your wanderings wearied you, you never said, 'I give up.' Your strength was renewed so that you did not faint." I think we'll stop there and just go over these scriptures and maybe some of the thoughts that came to me this morning, and maybe you'd like to chime in too and enter anything in the comment part. Hello, Brenda. I think you've gone off now. And hello, Tammy. First thing that impressed me about this was that he sees everything. And that just says so much right there. There are so many things going on. I thought about the other day, I was watching a show on TV, and I thought, I wonder what it would be like to be a detective as an occupation. Trying to figure out, there's so many deaths and murders that happen. And I wondered, what would it be like to be following and asking questions and trying to understand what people did. And then this morning when I was reading, I thought, he knows everything. He sees everything, and he doesn't even have to try to figure it out, because all of the sin and all of the things that people try to hide, or in this passage it says they were blatant up on the hilltops having ritual sex. They're not really trying to hide it. Sometimes they were in caves, sacrificing their own children. That part maybe they felt more guilty about and did try to do it hidden away. But it just really struck me that it's all written down here, and that he sees everything, and he sees it just as it's happening. He sees it as on a screen. I mean, he's all seeing all over the earth, and so there's nothing hidden from him. So that was the first thing that I thought of, that you really can't like do something in the darkness, that he's not there. His light, I mean, he is the light of the world. We are the light of the world. And he is like just really privy to everything that's going on. So nothing is hidden from him. And actually, as I'm talking, I'm thinking, when we're praying for situations, we can pray reminding him that there's nothing hidden from him, and there's no verdict from any jury that's not the outcome, and all of the judges and lawmakers that are making decisions on bills that are really not good right now. We can remind the Lord that he sees everything. He knows the outcome. He knows what's going to be happening. And we can pray that he would change the hearts of people and the ways that they're taking that are leading us into such difficulty, for all I can think of, difficulty for our next generations coming up to navigate. Okay, so all that to say, the first thing that I saw was that nothing's hidden from him and he sees it all. And then also that nothing is new. So all of these kinds of sinful ways that we see in chapter 57 are something that is going on now. Maybe not as barbaric, but they're still the commonplace temptations and sins. So he's still able to forgive and to cover and to heal up from these same kinds of sins. And then the idolatry part, I thought was interesting that they would just mention stones as their idols, not carved stones. So I'm wondering if it was an uncarved stone that was just laid up as an idol, which is interesting that they would even just not even try to make a figure out of it, but just lay the stone there to bring offerings to. And the last thing I saw, it was when I was reading, was regarding idolatry, was that, did you notice that everyone has a desire and a need to worship something or someone? And it's innate in us. And so that part of us is our spirit crying out to worship. And it is misdirected in this chapter here towards idol worship. And I just want to say that God is the one that we should be worshiping. He's the only one worthy of worship. He's the only one worthy of our lives, and he is the only one that can give us everything that we need and will actually respond to our worship and engage with us. So if you're on here and you need help finding out who he really is, I would love to talk to you. You can message me. And if you already know him and you can bring the truth to someone today, that's awesome. So that's where we're going to end for today. And yeah, a spirit of Molech, it's down in the notes. It's the one where you sacrifice your own kids. And we're seeing that so much today. All right, tomorrow's Friday. I'm going to be going to a 2-day conference, Friday and Saturday. And before I leave, I'll try to jump on here. Okay, and maybe I'll go live at the conference a little bit and let you see. All right, bye-bye. Oh, and the conference is from the people who we've done the declarations, especially through Christmas when we did all those 30-something declarations. That's where I'm headed this weekend. It's here in town, so I'll let you know how it's going. Okay, bye-bye.